lots of people have their family photos done.
Joining us today is photographer Melanie Harris from Head to Toe Photo. Thanks for joining us today.
Hey, you're welcome. It's glad to be here.
This is something I think moms all over the world stress about all summer long. How to get that
Dads, not so
perfect
much.
photo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
We
like
all
to
We
stress
show
to
up.
We all stress about that.
What would you recommend for people when it comes to getting a good family photo? I mean, we see the kind of old-time ones where everybody's sitting in a studio dressed exactly the same. That's not so cool anymore.
Yeah, it's not so cool to wear all matchy-matchy anymore. It's best to wear, let's see, here's an example somewhere. Right on the end in the red.
Okay.
It's a good example of what to wear. So pick a color, a shirt that pops.
Okay.
So he's wearing the plaid, and then pick other coordinating colors that match. And so
Okay.
that's really popular, as well as layers and textures, because they add texture.
So pops of color instead of everybody in a big red sea.
We don't want to wear all the same shirt. It's not so flattering anymore.
No. Okay. And you said a lot of textures as well.
Yeah.
What does the texture do?
So textures makes your picture more pop. So a good example is like here with the ruffles and stuff. You can see all the ruffles, and you can see like the hair bows, and there we go. And then all the feathers, and it adds a little bit more oomph to your picture.
Okay.
And so same with, there's just bows, and you can add layers. That adds a lot of texture to your photo. So
Okay, location. You can get some nice studio photos, but I see some really cool photos lately that are just out and about. Sometimes even
Outside.
kind of like rustic, maybe look ugly up, you know, like if you're in the area, but up close it kind of turns cool.
Yes, just like there's a whole bunch of examples here, but yeah, there is a lot of locations in town that have a lot of fun rustic thing, and that's the thing that's really popular right now is the old-fashioned buildings, the old cars, the old different fun things like that.
Sometimes like standing in a field.
Yeah,
or something
that's
like
that makes the funnest pictures is the fields and the old weeds and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I've seen some cool ones too where you're like in a field, but then there's a couch sitting in the field.
Yes,
you know,
I've
things like
done
that
some
where
of that.
you don't,
It
there's
is
kind of
fun.
a juxtaposition of.
Yes.
So, okay. Parents, a lot of times, maybe aren't following up with the kids. Kids can be really difficult in photo sessions. What would you recommend parents do?
So a big thing is we all are cranky when we're hungry. So make sure that your kids are make sure your kids are fed and they're happy when they come. So even like babies, make sure you feed them before they come.
Okay.
And little kids, instant rewards work better than later rewards. A lot of times families
M&Ms in your pocket. rather
Smarties.
Than, when you're done, we'll get ice cream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard for kids to understand that when we're done. So if we say, I'll give you a Smartie if you smile, then they will more likely smile.
Okay.
So
do you find that sometimes parents don't do enough and they kind of expect you to like,
do it all? Yeah.
magically make their child
Sometimes,
happy?
yeah. They do. I'm the magic worker. And I do have a lot of tricks that I pull out. I have puppets, and I do like feather dusters, and I tickle them, and I do different things like that to get them to smile. But yeah, sometimes if the parent has a little more, make sure that like naps, plan it around their naps and different things. So
Okay.
yeah.
Is there a time of day that is best to set your pictures up for?
Well, obviously in studio I can do them whenever we want,
Yeah.
but outside it's good if the light is not so harsh. So the sun, it needs to either be early morning or late evening. So around 8 in the morning is good, or in the evening 7:30ish. So
Okay.
when the sun's not bold, because it creates lots of shadows and different things, and so
Okay. As far as booking, the people are trying to get, you know, that perfect picture for their, I don't know, Christmas card. Do things get really busy as now we're heading forward? So
now
time to
towards
book?
Christmas it gets a little crazy. So at least give the photographer at least 1 to 2 weeks in advance to let them know when you're wanting to take pictures. It usually takes me about 2 weeks to get your pictures back to you, and so plan for that as well. So
Okay.
All right.
No more stressing.
no more stressing.
Thanks so much for joining us
You
today.
bet. Thank you.